Hey folks, and welcome to Subjective Thoughts. And our manga for today is Leiji Matsumoto's Captain Harlock, the Classic Collection, Volume 2, by Seven Seas Publishing. Seven Seas Publishing. Now there is fighting, killing, aliens, explosions, and a bit of cannibalism in this one, so if you are in any way squeamish, you have been warned. Also, spoilers. Alright, so like last time, story and art are by Leiji Matsumoto, and by him. Alright, so in the second volume, after in the first one where we get our introduction to Captain Harlock, his crew, the situation on Earth, Tadashi Daiba was one of our other main characters. Now in most of the second volume, we go with Captain Harlock. They're now in deep space. Not deep space. Anyway, they're in space following the Mazone to get to their armada, their huge fleet, to protect Earth, because, as already established last time, no one on Earth is gonna do shit. Captain Harlock and his pirates are Earth's last chance, because everyone's too fucking lazy. They're too worried about golf courses and shit to actually do something against the Mazone. And out here along the way, they enter what was a note ship? I know it's a base. Right, last time they were going to Venus for because they thought there was a Mazone base there. They do go into it, and that's where we meet. Well, they don't actually meet her face to face, but a hologram of the Queen of the Mazone. She's right here on the cover, this lady, Lafaricia. I'm almost certain I'm botching her name, but yeah, Lafaricia. That's the queen. The queen of the Mazone. She makes not makes, but she kind of when she talks to them, she sort of implies that perhaps she is the Mazone have created humans. She says something along the lines of, "It's so sad to see the fruit of your labor betray you like this," implying that they have the Mazone perhaps created humans, which at first you might believe because they've been there even before humanity on Earth. What's wrong with my L's today? They're not L's. But I think she just did that to mess with their heads. I don't think they actually created humans, but who knows? We might find out in the third volume. They take a lot of artifacts from that base in order to learn more of the Mazone secrets, but their computer in Arcada, the Arcada cannot handle all of the information. As it's already been established, the Mazone are a very advanced race of aliens. So they go to this base that apparently they have. Now, they had another Paradise base, but they destroyed it. But this is a different one. It's inside a meteor. This big meteor that follows them around, apparently. So they go in, they have spare parts, supplies, everything. That was also built by Captain Harlock's friend. This mysterious friend whose name we still do not know. But he also built the base, and it's not detectable. Anyway, they stop there for a short while, and then they continue. They come across their ship is attacked. Suddenly holograms, some holograms and some other actual words of the Mazone infiltrate the ship. Tadashi Daiba, he and Maime find the ship, and he goes in to destroy it, but gets taken with it. But the crew managed to save him, and with them they bring another alien that's been in the control of the Mazone. So it looks like they go around to planets, they enslave the other races, And, well, I guess eventually they kill the planet too. Because it looks like apparently they might have done the same to May's planet. So this alien, he's had to go to wars because of the Mazon. I tell you his name, but I don't remember now. I'm gonna leave it here on the screen afterwards. His name and his race of aliens. His race, yeah, his race. So he tells them about how the Mazon enslaved his planet, how they're beneath the Mazon, and that he has his two sons back on Earth and not on Earth, on this planet. You can imagine how they're crying that he's gone and he was most likely dead fighting for the Mazon. And then he's happy to have friends for the first time, and he tells them, you can have my ship and all the secrets of the Mazon that I have with me. Because the signal was destroyed, the Mazon probably thinks that he's dead, so they're not going to come look for him. And then he kills himself, because for the first time ever, he's free. Yeah, for the first time he's free. One moment. Right, back. Okay. Yeah, so now he's free. And that's it. He just asks if actually it tells Daiba if he ever comes across his sons to tell them that their father died among friends. So yeah, they go to their meteor. They have this okay, so they take apart his ship and find the piece that they need in order to get all the info. But the Arcadis computer is not strong enough to dig in there and to find out the information, so they stop on Death Shadow Island, which is apparently a meteor that follows the Arcada around, is their base. As Daiba was confused, but you destroyed the base, the other island where they would go to. Now this one has spare parts for the Arcada, supplies, all things like that. So in there they get the information and they get a visual of the Mazon's armada, their fleet. And oh boy, it's a huge fleet. Like bloody huge fleet. That is a lot of firepower. So they're like, ooh, we're gonna have to trade carefully. They also meet a higher commander of the Mazon, which tells Kai, she's the battle strategist for Harlock. What is she? She's the commander there. She tells her, you'll learn that most of us, the Mazon, are heartless. So it looks like something happened in the past for the Mazon, which made them a lot different than they used to be in the past. Than they used to be before, I mean. It's heavily implied. Also in this one we get a lot more, it's a lot more implied that the Arcada is Harlock's friend. Now, either his mind is in the ship, or my friend suggested that maybe his spirit is in the ship. Because sometimes the ship just flies on its own and can do things on its own. So, I am curious, because Harlock said his friend died, along with his lover, Queen Emeralds, in somewhere. So, did he... I'm trying to understand. Did he just not tell the whole truth? Did he lie? Or is it in that accident that he lost them? Anyway, I think maybe his mind or something of him is inside the Arcada. Because if there's no real danger, the ship is sleeping, as they say. So that was quite interesting. Harlock goes off into the computer room to, I think, talk to his friend. It's quite obvious that something is there. I wonder if in the third volume we find out if his friend's actually in there or not. I'm dying to find that out. Anyway, they continue. Then they get sucked into a phantom planet, I think it was. It's a planet that's already dead. It just sucks you in there, and then you can't get out again because there's no power there. They get stuck in one, and the Mazone sends the Queen sends some ships to destroy them. But for some reason, the ships don't manage to do that, no matter how much they shoot at them. They just miss them. Like every time. They shoot so much and they don't manage to aim correctly even once. Which is astounding with how much they shoot at them. So that happens. And then as suddenly the ship comes back to life. There's suddenly energy and they manage to escape the planet. The phantom planet. And later on, Harlock is very upset. He's angry. Because he thinks that the Mazone saved them for some reason. But it looks like something did save them, but I don't think it was the Mazone. Because the Queen was also as much as baffled as they were by this. So it looks like there's some force that helped them. I'm curious, is it a force that's against the Mazone? Maybe it's, but I thought perhaps it's some kind of maybe race of aliens or something else that wants to oppose the Mazone, but are afraid or don't want to do it directly. So they do it through Harlock, who they know will go after and try to destroy the Mazone. I think that might be it. Not certain though, but I think that might be. Well, we'll see. We might find out on in the third and last volume if that is true. Anyway, they continue. Come across. I don't think there are more obstacles. Anyway, they continue. They go towards the fleet. Along the way, Tadashi makes some adjustments to the cannons. And while he's doing that, unfortunately, they're about to get attacked again by the Mazone. They send some ships. They're shooting at them. What they're shooting at them is so powerful that not the first mate, the navigation. And one of the crew members said that even the Arcada will not be able to withstand so much firepower. But Harlock says we're gonna still do it. He gives some commands, and and that's where it ends. It ends with them shooting out of the cannons towards the big explosion that's coming towards them. And that's it, to be continued. Ooh, what a cliffhanger. I mean, I don't know how this will end, but cliffhanger there indeed. They most likely survive, or else it probably wouldn't be much of a third volume. And that's it. Oh, this was good. I can see definitely more and more why this is seen as such a classic. It's like, the first issue, there's a little bit of weird stuff. Some of it was, a little too funny, a little too silly, but regardless of that, it's a really, it's a captivating story. Because I finished it, in 2 days. I couldn't stop reading it. I wanted to find out what happens next. And, it was good. It was really good. But now that we got out of all the introduction and stuff and left Earth, it's become a lot more interesting, too. Well, now that I don't have to see the Earth's Prime Minister, I wanted to punch that dude in the face. It was annoying. And also, in the end of this, in the last one, there was a little story with Captain Harlock. And here there was also one that implies that there's more than one Captain Harlock. I'll show you. And not much to say about the art. It's like the art from last time, obviously. It's the same artist, of course. There's the art. Again, some places I don't always like it, but it's overall it's nice. Especially the backdrops are very cool. That's my May over there. Wait, I need to be careful with this one. I'll show you just a bit of the story. Well, not all of it, just a little bit to show you the characters. Well, it's quite well, there's nothing really there. I mean, don't actually see any. Screw it. Here you go. So this is it's not Captain Harlock. Yeah, but this is part of the other story. And these two get really fucked in the end of this one, like truly fucked. And not in the fun way. Believe me, not in the fun way. Okay, so I'll show you. So this is like one Captain Harlock. Oh yeah, this one I guess is safe. There we go. This is this Captain Harlock. This guy in the white, and this guy in the spacesuit is Sada, or what's his name? Is Captain Harlock. Oh yeah. Anyway, you see this. I should show you the guy in the spacesuit so you can understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, there he is. This guy here. Here in the window next to Captain Harlock. Alright, so this is like a short story where it's a Captain Harlock, but it looks like it might be a different Captain Harlock. He destroys this team of researcher ladies, and then he attacks some ships that belong to a commander. This commander and one of his officer ladies, Harlock sneaks on them, and another reason he succeeds is that lady that you saw, her fiancé has disabled the antennas because he knew that she was sleeping with the commander. So I guess he avenged her. He got his revenge. Then they take all the women from the ship, leave all the men, and destroy the ships. And then, and now this guy wants revenge. He wants to rip her and the commander limb from limb. So Harlock just throws them on this primitive planet, and they're taken by these creatures, by these aliens that have 4 eyes, like an X shape. Like you got 1 eye here, 1 eye below, and 2 on the side. Like, quite a sight. And they're, well, you can't really call them cannibals, though, I suppose, because they're not human. But basically, they kill these two by, they tear the guy in half with this trap, and after raping her, they also butcher the woman with an X. So yeah, moral of the story, don't cheat. But if you're gonna cheat, hide it better. Hide it a lot better. Or if you're gonna fuck the commander, what's the point of being engaged to the other guy? I don't know. But anyway, that happens there. And later on, this guy joins Captain Harlock's crew, and then a whole flight of ships come to avenge the death of the commander. It looks like he was very important or something. And this guy, Sado, I think. Yes, Sado, I think his name was. And that's how you pronounce it. I don't know, sometimes I read it in my head and it's way different. But this Captain Harlock's wife sleeps with him. I don't know. Then we find out that this Captain Harlock was from a different planet. But then they were captured by Earth. and all the women were taken. He was a commander of a fleet as well, this Captain Harlock. And he was castrated. He was too weak to go anywhere, and he was castrated. Like a lot of the other guys there. Oof, poor man. So anyway, he tells Sato, now you're going to be Captain Harlock. I'm going to my death. He kisses his wife goodbye, gives Sato the flag, and just goes out there, attacks the fleets, and dies. And then Sato says, now I'm the new Captain Harlock. And I was like, is that like the Captain Harlock we know now? Or is it just a short story? Or does this mean that the Captain Harlock is just a mantle that's been taken? And every time maybe the previous Captain Harlock finds a new Captain Harlock to take his place. I kind of thought about it because in the movie that they made, the Captain Harlock movie, Tadashi was in the movie. He's called Logan. In the end of the movie, he also loses an eye just like Captain Harlock does. So I wonder, maybe that's also why Tadashi here looks so much like Captain Harlock. I don't know, perhaps it is to say that he's going to take Harlock's place. I don't know, it could just be like a little story and nothing else. But makes me wonder if that's the thing, if perhaps Captain Harlock in the last and third volume is going to get killed because he says, I'm gonna die fighting or I'm gonna die in space. This is gonna be my graveyard. So I can't help but wonder if that's going to happen in the last volume. Is Tadashi going to take over? Just it's eerie how much he resembles Captain Harlock. You could say they're either related or father and son. I don't know. Just speculations. But yeah, that was that little part. And then the first one, what was it? I think it was also Captain Harlock, but looked more like the current one. And they were also on some missions. And in the end of it, there was this woman in the computer in the ship. I don't know. It's definitely interesting. All right, so that is it, folks. Well, actually, he already let me know who of you heard of Captain Harlock. But yeah, again, let me know which one of you maybe read Captain Harlock or watched the animation or whatnot. And yeah, that is it. I was actually thinking of maybe combining this video with the third volume already, but this one's pretty long, so I won't be doing that. Alright, folks, so that is it. Thank you for watching, who does, and that is it. Till next time, now remember, collect what you're passionate about and share it on YouTube. Bye!